Abigail Smith was born in 1744 in Weymouth, Massachusetts, a small town that played a significant role in the early history of the American colonies. Her father, William Smith, was a respected congregational minister, and her mother, Elizabeth Quincy, came from a prominent and influential family in the region. Abigail did not attend formal school. Instead, she was educated at home by her mother and other family members, which was common for girls at the time. She learned to read and write at an early age, developing a profound love for knowledge and literature that would stay with her throughout her life. Abigail was a bright and curious child who enjoyed reading books and loved to write letters. Her passion for writing allowed her to express her thoughts and ideas eloquently. Her letters, many of which have been preserved, provide a fascinating glimpse into her thoughts and the world around her, offering valuable insights into the era. She grew up in a time of great change and upheaval, as the American colonies were on the verge of revolution, which would eventually lead to the birth of a new nation. Abigail's family was deeply involved in politics, and her father often discussed political matters with her, fostering her interest in the political landscape of the time. She developed strong opinions about freedom and liberty, values that would shape her life and legacy, and influence her future role in the nation's history. Abigail's early life laid the foundation for her future role as a First Lady and influential figure, as she would go on to become a key advisor to her husband, John Adams, and a respected voice in her own right. In 1764, Abigail Smith married John Adams, a young lawyer. John was ambitious and dedicated to the cause of American independence. Abigail shared his passion for liberty, becoming his confidant and advisor. Abigail and John's partnership was one of equals. They respected each other's intellect and opinions. Their letters are filled with discussions of politics, philosophy, and current events. Abigail's insights and advice were invaluable to John's career. She ran the household and managed the family's finances, allowing John to focus on his political work. She also provided emotional support during his long absences. Abigail understood the sacrifices demanded by the revolution. Abigail Adams was a strong advocate for women's rights, a true pioneer in her time. In her letters to John, she urged him to remember the ladies when drafting new laws, emphasizing the importance of considering women's perspectives in the formation of the new nation. She believed that women should have equal opportunities in education and society, advocating for their right to learn and grow intellectually. Abigail also opposed slavery, finding the institution morally repugnant and in direct contradiction to the principles of freedom and equality. She corresponded with abolitionists and spoke out against the practice, using her voice to challenge the status quo. Abigail's stance on slavery was ahead of her time, and her courage in speaking out against injustice is admirable, reflecting her deep commitment to human rights. Abigail's political influence extended beyond her letters to John, as she was deeply involved in the political discourse of her era. She hosted gatherings of influential figures and used her position to advocate for her beliefs, creating a space for important conversations and ideas. She was a respected voice in political circles, known for her intellect, passion, and unwavering dedication to justice and equality. John Adams became the second President of the United States in 1797, following in the footsteps of George Washington. Abigail, his devoted wife, became the First Lady, a role she would redefine with her intelligence and strong will. She moved into the unfinished White House in Washington, D.C., making it their new home amidst ongoing construction. She embraced her role with grace and determination, setting a standard for future First Ladies. Abigail continued to be a trusted advisor to her husband, offering insights and counsel on various political matters. She offered her opinions on matters of state, often through detailed letters and conversations. She used her position to promote education and social causes, advocating for women's rights and the importance of schooling. Abigail hosted dinners and receptions, creating a welcoming environment for political and social discourse. She brought people together from different backgrounds, fostering unity and understanding. After John's presidency, the Adamses retired to their farm in Quincy, Massachusetts, where they found peace and solace. Abigail enjoyed spending time with her family and friends, cherishing these moments of togetherness. She continued to write letters, a practice she had maintained throughout her life. She shared her wisdom and experiences, leaving a lasting legacy through her correspondence and actions. Abigail Adams passed away in 1818 at the age of 73. She left behind a legacy of intelligence, independence, and advocacy. She is remembered as a woman ahead of her time. Abigail's letters provide a valuable window into the American Revolution and the early Republic. Her words inspire us to strive for a more just and equitable society. She reminds us that ordinary citizens can make a difference. Abigail Adams' legacy continues to inspire generations of Americans. Her story is a testament to the power of education, the importance of civic engagement, and the enduring strength of the human spirit.